Welcome back, episode 10, Rumors from the Corner. Today's Wednesday, March 27th. Jimbo, my friend, good to see you.
You too, buddy.
How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing a lot better than I have been the past couple of days. As if you can't tell by my voice, I've been under the weather. Got a little cold. Some might call it the Kentucky flu. But they had me laid up in bed here the past couple of days. But we're going to power through this. I've got a bunch of thoughts on some things, and excited to get this podcast going.
I'm with you, my man. All right, let's talk a little basketball. Let's get straight to it. Tournament started last weekend. A little chalky, I would say.
Very chalky.
Didn't see as many upsets as we usually do.
How about this? I got one for you right off the bat.
Okay.
As far as chalk is concerned, the public betting tickets were 51+%. Now they are 38-13 against the spread in the tournament.
Yeah, I saw the what was that second round straight up. I was 15-1 the favorites. So
yeah, so it was super chalky, except for a couple.
Talk to me about a couple.
Oh man,
What do you got?
Well,
What upsets did we have last
the
week?
big one was obviously Kentucky, which I can't believe it, man. I really cannot believe it. I'm sick over it. That's why everything I've got right now, all this nasal stuff, it's all because of Kentucky. But we signed Cal back on. Yeehaw!
Nice, congrats.
Oh no, that's not a congrats.
It's not.
No. Come on, man.
You think Mitch? What do you think? Mitch saw that bank account and was like, I don't know if we can pay this guy this much.
I think that was a big part of the problem. I mean, that could have happened. I think the biggest thing was that Mitch finally realizes that he has an upper hand on Cal, which he hasn't had in quite some time at UK. And now the basketball program is going to be run under Mitch Barnhart and not John Calipari. So with that being said, does this make us a better ball club? I don't know. Changes are going to be made. New assistant coaches coming in, but we've had new assistants come in before. We've had assistants leave. At the end of the day, there's still only one guy you got to look at, and that's John Calipari.
Sure.
And what he's done the last 5 years is not acceptable, and it's not acceptable at all. However, he's not going to be our coach next year, and I'm still going to support him. Like I said, I love Cal. I've always loved Cal. However, I think he should be gone, but I'm still going to support him. That's just me because I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'm just a Kentucky fan. I'm going to cheer for whoever's going to be our coach. So that's my thoughts on that. Kentucky shit the bed again. But
one more tough season and he is gone.
Yes,
he's got to win.
And you know what? And that's unfair to these players coming in next year.
Sure,
but then again, it's like that every year, so it doesn't really matter.
That makes sense. What assistants you think?
From everything that I'm kind of hearing, Chin Coleman's probably gone. More just because I guess he was in charge of the defense.
Oh boy!
And so that never really got any better. So I mean, and with Cal have to let somebody go, I think it's going to be Chin.
Somebody's got to fall on the sword.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
This is real brand new, but you see some people coming back, some people leaving. Not to put you on the spot, it is March and they lost last week, but anything?
Yes. Call me crazy, but a lot of things that I've been reading, things are kind of starting to add up. The Kentucky boy,
Reed.
he possibly could come back. And I think there's a good chance that Wagner could come back. Will we get both of those guys? Probably not. I do hope we get one of those guys. I think Burks is probably definitely going to come back, and I think Adu will come back, Thiero. Hopefully, maybe get one big coming in back, but I doubt that. Honestly, maybe Bradshaw. We've got really good centers coming in next year. That's not going to be our problem. I mean, obviously, our problem is defense, one, physicality, two. I mean, everybody talks the same stuff. We all know it. Why can't it? Why, if we all know it, why do the coaches not know it? I don't understand.
I think Reed might make more money at UK than he will in the pros next year, to be honest with you.
I mean,
if he has a good PR team.
Oh, buddy. I mean, every day
endless.
Every day I click on Facebook, he's got a new NIL deal. So, I mean, why not, man? Why not live it up? Why,
yeah.
Be different. Be like the first one to be like, you know what? I'm just going to play college and enjoy this.
He's got a bad taste in his mouth, too, from what happened in that last game.
Yeah.
He didn't play up to his standard.
Well, and it's like you and I talked earlier. It's different for Reed Shepherd and Rob Dillingham. Reed Shepherd grew up in Kentucky. He understood the pressure of Cal and everything else going into the season prior. These other cats coming from elsewhere don't understand.
No, you're right.
What is going on? So I think there's a good chance. I'm gonna pull for him, but I just don't really see Cal changing a whole lot. It's been the same song and dance for 5 years. What are we just gonna automatically pull a rabbit out of? Hey, Rocky, let's me pull a rabbit out of my hat. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think the fan base. A couple days after the game, it was pretty brutal. I think they took a couple days to realize that, you know what, I think we're going to be okay with Cal. That's what I think. I know half the fan base is once and gone, but you can't give a guy 33
What's the
minutes.
definition of insanity?
Probably UK fans the last 5 years
Exactly.
and U of L fans the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So, I kind of can relate in a sense. We don't have
Doing the
pressure,
same thing, expecting different results. I mean, come on, no. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't see it. But we're going to find out.
Yep, we're gonna find out quick. We got what other games? What other teams? NC State. They shocked the heck out of
keep
me.
rolling, man. They keep rolling.
They're playing well.
They're fun to watch. I mean,
They are.
That big guy in the middle, he's fun to watch.
Playing with that house money.
Yeah, I don't see them getting out of the next round. However,
I don't either. Clemson Tigers, another team, number 6 seed. They got Zona coming up, but hey, they had a couple. They beat Bryce Drew and Baylor. So yeah, there's been a couple.
tell
It
you
seems
what,
like this tournament it hadn't been as many teams that.
no, but here's what has happened. Shockers, conference shockers.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, not only for me, but for a lot of talking heads out there. I mean, we all thought the SEC was, this great conference this year. Now, granted, they did lose a lot of games, but they were close. I mean,
Sure.
they were close, but they did lose them. The ACC, I didn't give them a whole lot of credence at all. I thought that they were awful this year. Where'd they go? Undefeated. I think they were 8-0. What was it? They were, I've got it here.
8-0?
ACC 8-0, straight up, 7-1 against the spread.
Wow.
So if you're an ACC homer during this tournament, you're freaking cha-chinging right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why my brackets have been turned upside down, just because I told everybody, pro SEC, fade the ACC. I said fade the Pac-12. I mean, good Lord. Pac-12 come in. They had Oregon's made a little run there. They got knocked off the other night in a big game, double overtime. Who else? There was Washington State won. Quite a few teams in the Pac-12 won that I didn't think were going to win either. But that's why they call it March Madness.
Let's get into the Sweet 16 right here. We got the first game on Thursday. Clemson and Zona. Zona's a 7.5-point spread. I think it all comes to an end with Clemson.
Do you really?
Right here.
I do too. I think Zona's going to win. However, I do like Clemson to cover. I think, Clemson started off the season really good, and then
they've got two really good guards.
They do. And a lot of people, thought that they were supposed to be a lot better than they were. Obviously, they didn't play up to it, but now they are. You never know, but I think I like them to cover this number.
All right, next game Thursday at 7:39. We got the defending national champs UConn against the defending runner-ups in the Sweet 16. UConn's 11-point favorite. What say you? Who you like?
I like Connecticut. I'm going to tell you what, be careful. I know the chalk was really sweet there these first couple rounds. Be careful in the Sweet 16. I wrote something down here. The last 5 tournaments, this has been the most profitable for the Dogs, the most profitable round for the Dogs. They've gone 24-16 against the spread the last 5 years in the Sweet 16. So, you favorite guys, I know you made a bunch of money these first couple rounds. Tread lightly here. I mean, there's going to be favorites that cover, obviously, but just be careful. I think, but I do like UConn here. I'll give you one other stat. Where was it? Connecticut, the under in this game. Here it is. Double digit. What was it here? Shit, I've lost my mind. Okay, go ahead.
All right, also
Come back up.
Okay, and we got Thursday at 9:39. We got North Carolina 4.5-point favorite over Bama. This is a dangerous game for North Carolina because Bama, I think, has got they're a lot alike in the sense they got big guys, they got good guards. Carolina's giving 4.5.
I like Carolina here.
Do you?
I do. I think the physicality is going to get them in the end. I think also anytime there's been a 1 versus a 4 in the last 9 NCAA tournaments, the 1 seed is 12-2 straight up, 9-2 against the spread. So if you're into trends and you're into history, you'd almost want to have to take North Carolina there.
Yep.
That's just something. If you're need a reason to bet this game, that would be a reason I'd bet it. But I like Carolina.
I like Carolina to win. I like Bama to cover, though. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Then we got 10:09 last game on Thursday. It's going to be a late night. We got Iowa State a 1.5-point favorite over Illinois.
Which really stinks because I'll be asleep and I really want to watch this game. Yeah.
This game, everybody talks about some of the other games. I think this is the game. Illinois, Iowa State. It's going to be fast paced, and it's going to be a knockout drag out. I'm not a huge fan of Illinois, but they're good, and I think this is the one. This might be the game of the Sweet 16. That's what I think.
Who you liking it?
Well, I know it's been 5 years since a 1 and a 2, I think, have played in our regional final. So, and of course, I like UConn, so I'm going to take Illinois.
Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going Iowa State in this one. I just simply think the Big 12 is better than the Big 10, and that's why I'm taking Iowa State.
Yeah, makes sense. Then we got Friday, we got 7:09, we got Marquette, the number 2 seed, they're -6.5 versus the Darlings of NC State.
NC State catching
6.5.
6.5 in this game.
I like that Tyler Kolick from Marquette, the little point
guard. He gets in the paint.
He's crafty.
If he can hit that little jumper, that's that is.
I think NC State's in trouble. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think I think their days are numbered.
I agree. Marquette.
Yep, Marquette. 7:39 on Friday. This is going to be a heck of a game. We got Purdue -5.5 against Gonzaga.
Man, I like Purdue in this. The only thing that scares me, Purdue's coach, Matt Pointer, 1-6 against the spread in the last 5 times he's been to the Sweet 16.
I like Gonzaga straight up.
You picked them to go to the Final Four.
Yeah, I got to. Final.
Man,
I got them.
how about that?
I got them in the finals.
You did have them in the finals.
Yeah.
Against who?
UConn.
Oh, I thought it was St. Mary's.
Nah, we won't. I did go 3 out of 4 on Final Four picks.
I'm not
Don't forget about St. Mary.
But I like that. I mean, you showed some cojones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to. Come on.
You got who do you like in that game? Purdue, Gonzaga.
I'm going to go with Purdue.
Okay.
We have a rooting interest in that.
I know.
We got them in the Calcutta.
All right, so 9:39 Friday, we got Houston and Duke. Duke's playing the best they've played all year. Houston's a 4-point favorite. You know what? Everybody's going to like Duke because their Duke's playing so good. And
Houston almost got beat by A&M.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I think this looks to be?
I think this is an unbuckle.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think Houston
Ass whooping.
beats the dog shit out of Duke.
Ass whooping. I totally agree. And I didn't know you were going to come with an unbuckle there.
Yeah.
And I was like my buckle was already coming off when you started talking about it. It was already coming up. I promise. I promise.
Kelvin Sampson's going to just make Little Shire, John Shire.
I agree. I felt, yeah.
That's a lower number than I thought it'd be. Only 4?
Yeah. Get on it now, folks.
Yeah, it's not going to be 4 game time.
Get on it now.
Well, actually, it might be because there's so many little dookies out there.
Get on it now.
Might be able to steal the pig with that one. All right, at 10:09, another great game. God, 10:09 on a Friday. Might have to take a nap.
It's a good thing we don't have the fish fry this Friday. We won't be so worn out.
That's right.
Frying all that fish.
Tennessee's 2.5 over Creighton. I don't know what to expect. Creighton's been there. They get to the Elite 8 last year. Tennessee, they've had some first couple of games where the second game was pretty tough.
Yeah, I think I personally like Tennessee here. I have them going to the Final Four anyhow against Kentucky. Yeah, I think Tennessee, when they have all the parts going, I just think they're going to be a little too much inside for Creighton.
I'm going to take Creighton straight up.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
no SEC hate. I'm just saying.
No, I understand. Yeah. I mean, I know what you're doing right now. I totally know what you're doing, and that's fine. I hope that works out for you, because that's good for the podcast. But I will tell everybody this, though. I didn't know if you know this or not. Creighton, in the second half, against the spread, 7-1.
Really?
So if you've been playing Creighton the past couple of years while they've been in the tournament, second halves only, 7-1.
That's good to know.
Just, little food for thought there.
Sure.
Shows that obviously the coach is making good adjustments at halftime. So,
all right, who we got going the Final Four? Let's start down low where we start. Let's start up top, actually. UConn. I got UConn and Illinois. I got UConn. Who you got?
Connecticut.
Down low, we got, let's see, we got Carolina and Zona for me.
And I had Carolina and Clemson, but I think Carolina moves on. I got UConn and Carolina.
I got Zona.
Okay, you got UConn Zona.
Up top, we got Houston versus Marquette. Who you like?
I think Houston moves on.
I'm going to take Marquette.
Okay.
Stay true to my word.
All right.
And then we got...
We know you got Gonzaga going to the Final Four.
You know it.
I've got Purdue playing Tennessee. Tennessee beat Purdue. So We won't even be back to do a pod until
Following,
it'll be over with. It'll be the Monday night of.
you got one of the.
It'll be the Monday night.
I got my 3 out of the 4 in there. I'm still going UConn versus Gonzaga in the finals. UConn winner. If that's the case, all is well in the world.
Yeah, man. I'm going. I've got Connecticut playing Tennessee in the final game. I've got the cousin fuckers taking down Connecticut.
Oh my lord!
Good old Rocky Top.
Wow.
Tennessee.
That would be the.
That was for you, Charlie. That's for my father-in-law right there. He deserves one.
That would be a huge.
He deserves one. They got a good team this year.
All right, little. What's anything new with U of L at all?
Oh,
They've been doing anything? Obviously,
the shit show it is.
this hasn't even happened yet, so I don't even know. I mean, they're saying Pat Kelsey's taking the job. That is 6 o'clock on Wednesday, but there's been so much crazy shit. Who knows what can happen tomorrow at 3 o'clock at this press
Hey, I
conference.
will say this. Rocco told me he's going down to set up for the press conference, but he had to clean up before too. So I don't know what's going to happen this time.
I like the hire. That, being a Louisville fan, I could sit here and be negative saying we didn't get this guy, and that guy, but like I've told you all for 3 or 4 weeks, U of L's not going to get we're not going to get the top guy. I never thought we were. I've been talking about Pat Kelsey for a month.
You have. You nailed it, brother.
From the get-go, I said that he will be in the mix. I didn't know if he was going to. I was kind of hoping he wasn't going to get it because that meant we were going to get, Drew or maybe somebody else. But I like it. I mean, this guy, if he is 100% different from Kenny Payne. I mean, totally. This he's exciting. He wants to talk to the fan base.
Yeah.
His practices look insane. He looks insane, not in a bad way.
No,
but hey, it's a new era.
I think this fell right into Louisville's lap. I think they are going to love this hire. People that don't know him are going to know him.
Yes,
I mean,
for sure.
The guy, he's won everywhere he's gone. I mean, he started off at. He was an assistant up at, he played ball at Xavier.
Sure.
And then he was an assistant up there for a time. Took Winthrop to another level. And then did the same thing with Charleston. I mean, it's like, he was driving a Volkswagen and now you just threw him the keys to the Lamborghini and said, let's go, son.
So, the guy from NC State, Burns, DJ,
oh, yeah, big guy, yeah.
You know who, where he went for NC State?
Where was that?
Winthrop.
No kidding.
Yeah. Kelsey signed him.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm excited. Louisville fans, you should be excited too. I don't want to hear any negativity. He's 0-0, and he's lost. It's funny. He's lost 12 games in 2 years, and our old coach won 12 games in 2 years. So,
yeah, it's gonna be
future's bright.
But man,
there's been in the last 5 days or 6 days, there's been like 7 different names.
I mean, did your fan base run them off?
No, it comes down to it, and I'm sure people are sick of me saying this, but our AD is not very good. Our AD should be at Western Michigan right now. There's no way he should be in charge of Louisville's athletic department. I don't mean to be negative in that sense.
Whoa.
Oh, he's terrible.
Little buddy.
He's terrible.
How you feel about him?
I don't think I'm the only one.
Oh.
This guy botched it so bad, this search, and then come to find out he didn't even start reaching out to coaches till he fired the old coach. He should have been doing this 3 months ago.
Yeah.
He's in over his head. Hopefully he won't be there much longer. And we can get a real guy in here who knows how to get stuff done. But I do like Kelsey.
Yeah, I do too. Just from an outsider looking in, I think he's going to be great for the program. I mean, why would he be? He has nothing. There's nothing there to say that he won't be.
And
Plus,
like I said,
he's a Cincinnati guy.
you know what his hobbies are?
What's that?
He has none. All he does is 24/7 basketball.
Well,
all the time.
the last time I heard that though was
Who
by a guy named Billy Gillespie. So
yeah, but
be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
but I understand. I know what you're saying.
he had a hobby, all right. It was going to the American and trying to bang every
whoa,
20-year-old he can.
whoa.
And that
Don't talk about Billy like
that is not a rumor, and you know
Don't talk about Billy.
You know that.
That's mean.
Ask Alex
We're
Legion.
being mean.
Ask Alex Legion. And if you know Alex Legion, what I'm saying,
You're being mean, Clay. Stop it.
those aren't rumors. Those are facts. All right. What else we got here? We got a little Sweet 16 KHSAA recap.
Wow.
That was a hell of a
What
tournament,
a
man.
KHSAA tournament. That was really good. I mean,
Props to Lyon County and Travis Perry.
oh man.
He's a baller. I mean,
Yeah, that was great. Bringing that up, here's another thing
all right.
that ticked me off about the whole Cal situation.
Uh-oh.
How do they not have a coach present at the state championship game when you have a commitment playing in your backyard?
I don't know.
It's bad luck.
What about Trent Noah?
That's
How
a
the
bad
hell
look.
is Trent Noah going to South Carolina? Kid from Harlan County.
Man, he's a good ball player too.
U of L didn't recruit him at all. Okay. Of course, we didn't recruit Travis Perry at all either. Trent Noah is a stud.
Yes,
He's ended up the 5th leading scorer in state history.
yes.
Baller. Dude, that final was I watched a little bit of
Did you
it.
see Harlan County's point guard?
Yes. His
My
hair
man, yeah.
is awesome. I think he was
I loved
playing
him. I loved
he
him.
was playing bass guitar that
Oh,
night
I
in the
loved
concert.
him. Yes.
But yeah, we all thought Gray Crossing was
I
going
mean-
to come in here and win, and Travis Perry and the boys.
Yeah,
took
we
them
thought it was
down.
going to be, we thought it was going to be the big boys, and it was not. It was two of the smaller schools, Lyon County and Harlan, baby. That was good. That was good.
All right, enough of KHSAA basketball. We got the Masters coming up.
Yes, we do.
We need to talk a little Masters.
Yes, we do.
I'm getting so excited. I'm getting all the commercials. You hear the birds and all of it.
The blooming azaleas.
You hear Ray Charles singing Georgia,
Georgia.
written by Willie Nelson. by the way.
Georgia.
All right, what do you think? I mean, the Live boys are back. We got everybody together.
I mean, is this just going to be the Scotty Scheffler show this year on the PGA Tour? I mean, the dude, his form right now is, literally, it looks like.
He looks like he's about to fall down in this form.
Well, that's not the form.
I just, as soon as I see the form, I could see him like
I
twisting
understand.
an ankle or something.
Yes, that always gives me hope when I watch him tee off because it's awesome. Because you never know where his feet
He's
are.
hotter than a firecracker, though.
My goodness, dude.
I know they got the Houston Open this week. He was a monster favorite in that. But
2.5 to 1.
I mean, that's Tiger numbers.
That's Tiger numbers. Like, seriously, when Tiger was at his prime, winning tournament after tournament, he was 2-3 to 1. I mean, This is what Scotty Scheffler's going off at now. And I understand the PGA is a little bit watered down right now with the live and all that. But this is still what he's doing right now. It's unbelievable.
He's awesome. He's hitting putts.
With that being said, he's too short of a damn price
I can't-
to bet on in the Masters.
He's 4.5 to 1.
I mean, good Lord. How hard is it to pick a winner? Not to mention if you only get back 4.5.
I can't believe Rory's he's 10 to 1 and Rahm's 12 to 1. Rory can't hit any putts. Rory hadn't putted well in the last year or so.
Rory has not won in, 5 years?
I can't believe that
mean-
Rahm's getting 12 to 1 over him.
Yeah. Me neither. Who do you like, though? Give me, here's what I want you to do. I want you to give me one kind of in the top, top 10, top of the echelon.
Okay.
Then give me one kind of in the middle, and then I want your bomb.
All right, the one that I think, and I hate to say this because I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's freaking good, is Patrick Hanley, 25-1. I know he's boring as shit.
I saw that too.
I'm looking through all these guys, and it's like I can't justify. I mean, 25-1 is pretty damn good odds for him.
It really is.
You know,
And the one I've got that's very similar to that one is Dustin Johnson. Not that I love DJ, but I'm like 36-1. I'm like, that's value. I mean, he just won it back in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, so then give me a medium range. Somebody.
you want?
I mean, he's kind of your medium range there. Like, who would be like, if I put a gun to your head and said, who's going to win the Masters? Who you taking?
Just no odds, nothing, or
Who you taking? Yeah. Like I said, if I put a gun to your head and said, who are you taking?
I mean, I'd take Ron 12-1.
Okay. And then so
12-1.
Your medium shot is going to be
Cantley,
and then who's going to be your bombs?
Sung J M 65-1.
Ooh.
That guy is laser focused.
He's
good.
Normally those guys play well over here,
Sure.
too, in Japan, from Japan or whatnot. I don't know. He could be from Korea. He could be from Japan. I don't know. He just has some. He has one of those names.
Who you like?
I like after Dustin Johnson. I like Tom Kim.
I like Tom Kim.
I think the young man's game just sets up perfect for the Augusta track. Not to mention you can get him at 44-1 right now. And then for a longer shot, one of my favorites, and I will continue to bet him every Masters because he will win one day. Tommy Fleetwood. He just hits it too pure. I mean, this iron play is ridiculous. If he could just put it together for 4 days at Augusta, this guy will run away with it one day.
I got Tom Kim 80-1.
80-1. Well, you are looking at a public site, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm giving you the local odds.
I hear you.
Sorry.
Well, it should be fun. I will say next week we will not be having a podcast. We are both going to be out of town. So, before we get out of here,
We do have the Arkansas and the Florida Derby.
talk to me.
I was just going to get just real quick.
God, you're right. How did that?
I've
been so
because
busy.
well, I know you've been so busy, and there's a lot of things going on, Clay. I mean, and I know this coaching search has really got you frazzled, and so I'm just glad we finally found a coach for you there. But
Until 3:00 tomorrow and shit signed, I hope he's going to be there, but he's done this to UMass too. He took
did.
UMass's job, showed up, shook hands 20 minutes beforehand. He's
that.
out of there.
I saw
Not to say he's going to do that
Right.
again, but with help. If you just talked to me last night, I'd tell you Patino. Oh, Patino's coming. Little Patino. So shit could change. Who knows? And with our AD, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Talk to me about some horses though.
Arkansas Derby. Obviously, our boy Bradley Cox has been on a tear here lately. Had the winner last week in the Louisiana Derby. I think he's going to win the Arkansas Derby again with Timberlake. I look for Mystic Dan to run big underneath. Our boy from the corner, Roy Boy, he tends to really like Mystic Dan. I looked at the pedigree. I actually own a horse by Golden Scent, so I would like to see that horse do very well. He won also by 11. He was 11-1 and won by 8 lengths in the Southwest. So he's definitely a contender at 5-2. The Florida Derby, I'm going to go with a horse by the name of Hades. I look for him to go wire to wire. He's been unbeaten. He's got Paco Lopez on it, and underneath with Pletcher and the boys should be your favorite. Fierceness. He's training really well. I look for him to outrun his odds.
I like Fierceness too. What was the horse? Donkich or
Yeah.
Why
Why is he not? He's not running in this race.
he's not?
No.
I
don't know where he's going.
I don't like him. don't like
You know what? I had somebody talk to Mr. Garb and said all he needed was a little luck. All he needed was a little racing luck.
I I don't think we're going to hear a lot about him.
We'll find out.
Yeah, throw that horse out.
I hope not. I got a bet on him to win the future.
Oh, shit.
But that's not to say I didn't bet on a lot more either. You know, Easter's coming up.
Yeah?
If we got any young listeners out there, hold your ears. I've got an Easter joke for you. Clay, why does the Easter bunny hide its eggs?
Tell me. I don't know.
He don't want anybody knowing he's fucking chickens.
All right. On that note, hey, I want to give a special shout out to our partner,
Oh, yeah.
PTP Printing. Pat Norris, 528-3600. It's not printing, it's painting. I just wanted to see if he could catch on to it. Pat specializes in kitchen cabinets, interior and exterior painting, staining. He does deck power washing. Give him a call. It's about that time. It's spring now, so
Sure is.
call him. Get all that crud and stuff off your.
Pat's a good looking guy, too. You know, he'd be out there, maybe got a shirt off, posing down some. I mean, that could be good.
You got anything else for us today?
Man, I'm just excited for the rest of this tournament. I hope everybody has a good Easter. If you're going on travel on spring break, safe travels to everyone, and we'll see you here in a couple weeks.
The Cubs start tomorrow. What about the Reds?
Oh.
I know you're gonna. We at least got. He's a Reds fan. I'm a Cubs fan.
I'll be heading down tomorrow for opening day, and that is for sure. And if you want some easy money, take Reds over win total 82.5 over. Take it over.
82.5 is the over under.
Over. We win 88 this year.
You okay?
No.
88?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, and when we come back, we are really going to dive in.
Are y'all going to win
the season?
What are y'all going to finish in the division? All right. We'll see you all in a couple weeks, and we might even talk a little baseball then.
Absolutely.
Everyone have a great Easter next couple weeks.
Hey, gang. Thanks again so much for our followers, our new listeners. Hey, don't forget, you can catch us on YouTube. We're on the Instagram. Hey, the new thing now, we on Spotify. We moving on up. What about this new Rumors from the Korner gear? If y'all like that, you think you might want a hoodie or something, give us a little message on Instagram. We'll get back with you, man. We just keep working this thing and can't thank you all enough. Holla!